Greetings one and all. Welcome back to Cast Iron Wednesday. Welcome back. I don't know. Anyway, I'm meal prepping for lunches for the week, and I just didn't get to any other food videos, so yeah, let's get to it. Making a pasta dish. That's chicken and mushroom pasta, so should be good. Well, knock on wood. Alright, got the oven on, got the skillet, got heat up the skillet using chicken thighs, one of my favorite. So, got a pound and a half of chicken thighs. Those ready. Got my skillet on. Just try to trim off some of the extra fat. Alrighty. So, well, maybe not already. Well, dang it. Oh man. A third arm sometimes would be very handy. One to handle raw chicken, one to apply seasonings. Old Bay, little thyme, Old Bay, little paprika, the good stuff. Little salt. You gotta be careful with the salt though, because there's salt in Old Bay. Probably because salt is cheap, and that's the way they can have a full container, so they can jump you on the good tasting stuff and maximize profits. Yeah. Alrighty. And it's looking just fine. Oven is all preheated, so alright, I had my spaghetti. Now, one of the reasons I use spaghetti instead of, say, like fettuccine or something is because, for one thing, fettuccine always makes me feel like I'm just filling up on noodles, which I guess is kind of the point, but I just like spaghetti. It's just convenient. I already have it on hand. I'm just going to use the whole box. Gonna make it enough for several days worth of lunches. I'll just use everything. Alright, got a bunch of mushrooms cut up. Look at the size of these things. They're quite big. So, also bought a little, I spent $1 on some parsley. I'm going to throw that in there as well. Our chicken should be looking good. So as a pro tip, I already turned the burner on so it wouldn't slow me down. And I just want to make sure that the chicken is fully cooked. So just temper it in the thickest parts. Yep. 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 Okay. I always put stuff down on the other end of the camera, and I gotta quit doing that. So just pull these chickens out. You can do this with bone-in chicken as well. Now see how I got all that awesome chicken fat. I can immediately throw my mushrooms in there. Right on top of it. My spaghetti is done. So the mushrooms are going to soak up all that awesome chicken fat, which I chopped, I cut off, I trimmed off a lot of the extra fat, so I got a little bit of fat in there. So not a ton. And of course I'm going to always season your mushrooms, at least I always do. A little extra time. I got to drain that pasta like 30 seconds ago. Alright. Clear big place. You want a big knob of butter. I'm going to throw, once it melts, I'm going to throw flour in there. Come on, melt, you turkey. Chicken stock right here. Don't worry, I didn't pull this right out of the refrigerator. I pulled this out of the pantry. So it's at room temp. I just gotta wait for that to thicken up. Plus all that water degreases my pan. So it picks up all the chunks, which is flavor. Might turn that back up a little bit. Alright, and you want to take your chicken. And chop it up into, well, I mean, however big a pieces you want. You can do real big pieces, you can do small pieces. Since I'm going to be microwaving a lot of this for work, I'm going to be by chopping up into small-ish pieces, they'll just nuke up faster. I'll throw in my parsley. Alright, one more thing I want to add to this. Well, is the juice. If it won't let me squeeze it. Damn, might not have been fully ripe. Lemon was very embarrassing. It was either not ripe enough or I'm just too weak to squeeze the damn lemon. Jeez. So anyway, after you put what lemon you can. I like to add lemon, as I said before, because it adds sort of a freshness to it, which I like. This is what I'm going to be eating for lunch today. Well, that lemon was very embarrassing. It was either not ripe enough or I'm just too weak to squeeze the damn lemon. Jeez. So anyway, after you put what lemon you can. I like to add lemon, as I said before, because it adds sort of a freshness to it, which I like. This is what I'm going to be eating for lunch today. So and I'll just make sure not to waste any of this goodness. Now I got today's lunch, tomorrow's, and also Wednesday, which works out great because I might make something on Wednesday for next week's cast iron Wednesday. So we got this shredded 3 cheese blend, which I'm going to put on top because I think it's nearing its final days. So I'll put some on the one I'm about to eat. I'm going to refrigerate those 3, and before I leave, I'll just sprinkle it on top. Alright, let's taste it. Now there's lots of ways you could have altered this. I mean, I used chicken stock and flour. You could have used chicken stock and milk and made it a cream base if you wanted. Man, sky's limits. Let's give it a taste. Oh, forgot something important. My black pepper. I actually have one of these black pepper things in my work bag, which I might have shown in my video. I like pepper. Mmm. Oh man. The chicken seasoned. The mushrooms cooked right in that chicken fat. A little bit of parsley. Alright, well I gotta say that's really tasty. I'm actually looking forward to my lunch tonight so I can eat more. Kinda wish I'd made a second bowl now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Down in the description will be the playlist for Cast Iron Wednesday. Seems to be the only video I'm able to kind of get out lately. Even though today is Monday and I have to edit this video tomorrow and then get it up for Wednesday. So, thanks again for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.